Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show. Mike C.
I'm Fred White.
Hey, today we're bringing you something from Elgato. Is this Elgato?
Elgato has some fantastic stuff, man.
All right.
This is the new Elgato Stream Deck. Yeah, I was about to call it the Deck Stream. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to launch programs. If you're streaming gameplay to the internet, or if you're just streaming anything, it allows you to switch from different scenes and access different sources.
Right.
Now, if you are into video production, this takes a place of the whole board where you have different switches, like you can switch from camera 1 to camera 2, camera 3, whatever. This does all of that on the gaming side or the PC side. I mean, it's a really great thing. But this is it's no secret where I got it from. Got it from Micro Center. It's $149, and nothing else comes in here but this thing right here. So this is the Elgato Deck Stream or Stream Deck.
It's still a Deck Stream.
Yeah. And it comes with this stand. It has a kickstand actually in the back to give you various positions.
Right.
Now you can have it like and it's like different notches right here where you can set it. So I mean, just set it to your comfortable position. But I keep it like that because when I stream, I keep it on the table and I keep it out the way. I know where my buttons is, and that's about it. But you can make your own custom buttons on here. Now, a lot of tutorials that I've seen on this tells you that you need to go back to the Elgato site to make your customized buttons, but you don't have to do that. The only thing you have to do is if you're working on a Mac or PC, because this works on both, the only thing you have to do is just drag and drop that button or that PNG or that JPEG or whatever you want that custom button to look like. You just drag it in that software and boom. You don't have to do any cropping. You don't need to know the size of the pixels and all that other stuff. But you don't need to know none of that.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's really good, man. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to use this with OBS. And like I said, this is going to be a long tutorial. Because I'm going to try to go through it quickly so I can show you all how to use it. But this is just going to be with OBS. You can use this with, I think, XSplit. And you can definitely use it with the Elgato game capturing software because it's an Elgato product. But I use OBS. That's what I'm more comfortable with. But sit back, relax, and we're going to show you the install and how to set it up. Alright, so we'll be right back.
Now I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. Installing the Elgato Stream Deck, the only thing you have to do is just plug it up to an available USB port. Bam. And it pretty much does everything that you need to do. It downloads the drivers for you to use, whether you're using this on a Mac or on a PC. As much as I love Macs, I do my editing on Macs, this works better on the PC. And everything happens in real time. I'll hold up this the system itself. And as you saw, all the buttons was highlighted. It was backlit. And everything that you see happening right here happens on the screen in real time. So let's do OBS because that's the only one that I use. And like I said, this can be used with other applications. It can also be used to launch applications such as OBS or any other executable applications that you have on your PC or Mac. So let's go ahead and start off with, let me go to an empty block. All right. So in OBS, you have scenes and you have sources. Right now, I'm just going to deal with the scenes, right? So for instance, if I want to make a new scene on the Stream Deck, what I would do is I would go over here to scenes and put it in a available box. Now down here you would have your title, you would have your collections. Now your collections is if you do multiple streams like I do. I have a talk show, I have the gaming show, and then I have other shows. Different collections have different scenes in it, and you can switch which collection that you want to operate right now. So for right now, it's the game show live stream, and what I'm going to title this, I'm just going to title this test. Okay, and you see test came right here. All right, now what I have to do is I have to go inside my collections and find out what scene I want that button to trigger when it's hit. Now I'll go down here and I'll go to all three. All right. So once that's done, when I press that, and I'm pressing in real time right now, it goes to this scene. Now, usually I use this scene when I'm doing interviews with a person on Skype and Facebook live at the same time. And what I can do is I can go back, and I can go back to my scene right here, or I could go right back to test, and it'll bring me back to that scene. Now, if you want to do a customizable button, it's false that you have to take a picture and upload it to their website and then download it back and then it'll adjust all. You don't have to do that. Only thing you have to do is just pick what type of file you want, and I'm gonna go ahead and launch in an Explorer. I'm gonna go to Google, which is the search engine that I prefer to use, and I'm going to type in it's already typed in, and go to images, and I'm gonna use this image right here. Right click on it. I'm going to save the picture as, and I'm just going to save it in a folder that I know what I use. I commonly use. So I'll name it all these numbers. Save. Get out of that. All right, now to put a custom button on here, the only thing you have to do is go to wherever you save that file and drag and drop it, and boom, there you are. And that's it. And that's how the button looks. And I'll put it up to the camera so you can see it. That's the way the button looks. And that's pretty much it. Now that's your scene. Now your sources, if you want to put a source in here, that's pretty much explanatory if you know how to use OBS. Your source would be which inside your scene, whether it's an audio track or a lower third that you want to pop up. That's what that the sources is for. So like I said, you can use this to go back and forth through your scenes, your sources. You can also add a mixer down here. So you have endless stuff that you can use on this thing. And I'll go back to my main page where I'm just going back and forth, switching through my scenes. And that's pretty much it. So there is the Elgato Stream Deck. I'm going to send it back to Mike and Fred.
All right, Fred, you made it look real easy. I just like how it just seems like it's a lot easier to use, man. The small, compact design, and you don't have all the keyboard stuff that you would have if you had two keyboards or whatever. So, yeah, this is pretty cool, man. I'm really interested.
And like I said, you can make a folder with inside a folder on here, so you can have like literally unlimited buttons on this thing.
Right.
And it's easier to have this versus having this a keyboard and this to set your micros up. It's much easier. Like I said, it has some like funky parts sometimes where you have to restart your computer. But when this thing is working, and it does have some hiccups, it works great.
Okay. All right. So there you have it.
The Elgato, and I'm looking at the box so I can say it right. Stream Deck.
Well, thank you for showing that Elgato Deck Stream like you call it all the time.
Must have for any streamer. Must have, man.
All right. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. Again, that's the Game Show with the name. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page where you find low price products. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime, and don't forget to subscribe to the Gamers Club member.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff.
Right.
And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep on watching. Thanks for tuning in.